Hi, this is Helen Wilson. Today I'm going to share with you a peek inside of my high school blended learning classroom. This video will focus on the priority practice of students have the opportunity to provide input and feedback on learning experiences. I approach this priority practice in the form of surveys, and I give out surveys like this twice, perhaps 3 times in a 6 weeks period, and I do these as warm-ups. I use a service called GoFormative for this, but you definitely don't have to use GoFormative. You could use Google Forms if that's easier for you or more convenient for you. Or you can even use Blend in the form of quizzes if you use the survey mode. So for this particular blended lesson, I wanted students to create a plan as to how they wanted to approach the material because there was a lot of material even though it was spread out over 2 classes. So I wanted kids to be intentional as to what they wanted to do in class and at home and then during the next class. So for this particular set of students, as you can see, students were very, very thoughtful and descriptive as to what they wanted to do that day and next time. Let me show you another example of a survey. This is going to be for my 5th 6 weeks. The questions here for this warm-up were more content focused. We were in a difficult unit and I wanted to get a sense of what my kids really needed to have me do that day. So I wanted to ask them, would you like me to review this particular topic today? Should every blended lesson start with a short lecture? Tell me about your experience with the videos that I post in Blend. Tell me about how we can problem solve vis-a-vis unproductive noise and digital distraction. And then here, my last question here, offer me some positive and constructive feedback on what is working and what is not working. So let's take a look at my first period from last year again. These questions are simple, very short and simple. You can also get an overview and another view. But let me go ahead and show you the 5th question responses. So here I can see exactly what my kids like and did not like so much. I do feel that you need to, if you're going to implement this in your classroom, you do need to go through it and then implement as quickly as you can anything that you can implement or that is within your power to implement so that students can truly be heard and so that students have a voice in your classroom. The last one I want to show you here comes from the 6th 6 weeks. I was wanting to get their feedback as to seats. So I asked them if they wanted to move. I asked them if they had to be moved, where would you want to sit? Tell me about some students you want to sit with. And then here, I wanted to get their input on the type of final that they could take, either a project or they could take a traditional exam. And then again, as always, I went through all the responses. I looked at who said what, and then I implemented everything that I could possibly implement pretty much almost right away. So that's how I approach this priority practice, and I hope this was helpful.